Question 1. What should you do if your vehicle begins skidding on ice? A. Accelerate to regain traction. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and gradually slow down. C. Apply brakes sharply to stop immediately. Answer. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and gradually slow down. When your vehicle begins skidding on ice, it is important to steer gently in the direction of the skid and slowly reduce your speed to regain control without making abrupt movements. Question 2. How do you respond to a red light at an intersection with a malfunctioning traffic signal? A. Proceed as if it is a green light. B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. C. Wait for the signal to be repaired. Answer. B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. When traffic signals are malfunctioning, drivers should treat the intersection as a four-way stop, taking turns to proceed safely. Question 3. What is the appropriate action if you encounter an emergency vehicle with sirens and lights on while driving? A. Continue at the same speed. B. Pull over to the right side and stop. C. Speed up and move in the same direction as the emergency vehicle. Answer. B. Pull over to the right side and stop. When you encounter an emergency vehicle with active sirens and lights, the correct response is to safely pull over to the right side of the road and stop, allowing the vehicle to pass. Question 4. What are the rules regarding the use of cell phones while driving in Ontario? A. Use is permitted when stopped at red lights. B. Hands-free use is allowed. Handheld is prohibited while driving. C. All phone use is permitted without restrictions. Answer. B. Hands-free use is allowed. Handheld is prohibited while driving. In Ontario, drivers are allowed to use cell phones only in hands-free mode to minimize distractions. Question 5. When is it legal to perform a U-turn in an urban area? A. At any intersection where there is no sign prohibiting U-turns. B. On a one-way street. C. In front of a school zone. Answer. A. At any intersection where there is no sign prohibiting U-turns, performing a U-turn in an urban area is legal at intersections unless otherwise indicated by a sign. Question 6. How should you approach a roundabout with multiple lanes? A. Choose any lane and exit from any lane. B. Enter from the right lane and exit from the left. C. Choose the appropriate lane based on your desired exit. Answer. C. Choose the appropriate lane based on your desired exit. When approaching a roundabout with multiple lanes, it's important to be in the correct lane for your exit before entering the roundabout. Question 7. What precautions should you take when driving in foggy conditions? A. Use high beams to improve visibility. B. Use low beams and fog lights, if available. C. Drive at normal speeds to keep traffic flowing. Answer. B. Use low beams and fog lights, if available. In foggy conditions, it's best to use low beams and fog lights to enhance visibility without causing glare. Question 8. Describe the proper procedure for changing lanes on a multi-lane highway. A. Signal your intentions, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes. B. Change lanes quickly to avoid slowing down traffic. C. Honk to alert drivers in adjacent lanes. Answer. A. Signal your intentions, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes. Always signal before changing lanes, check your mirrors and blind spots for any vehicles, and then carefully change lanes. Question 9. What actions should you take if you are involved in a minor collision with another vehicle? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange contact and insurance information with the other driver. C. Wait for the police to arrive without exchanging information. Answer. B. Exchange contact and insurance information with the other driver. In the event of a minor collision, it's important to exchange contact details and insurance information with the other driver involved. Question 10. How should you react if you encounter a pedestrian at a crosswalk while the pedestrian signal is "do not walk"? A. Insist on the pedestrian's right to cross. B. Continue driving since the pedestrian should wait. C. Stop and allow the pedestrian to cross if they are already on the crosswalk. Answer: C. Stop and allow the pedestrian to cross if they are already on the crosswalk. Even if the signal indicates "do not walk," if the pedestrian has already started crossing, you should stop and allow them to cross safely. Question 11. What is the minimum following distance you should maintain from the vehicle in front of you on a highway? A. 2 seconds under ideal conditions. B. 1 second at all times. C. 3 seconds in all weather conditions. Answer: A. 2 seconds under ideal conditions. A minimum of 2 seconds following distance is recommended under ideal driving conditions to allow enough time to react and stop if necessary. Question 12. Under what circumstances is it necessary to use headlights during the day? A. During heavy rain, fog, or snow. B. Only at night or in tunnels. C. Whenever the vehicle is on. Answer: A. During heavy rain, fog, or snow, it is necessary to use headlights during the day when visibility is significantly reduced due to weather conditions like heavy rain, fog, or snow. Question 13. What should you do if you discover your brakes have failed while driving? A. Continue to drive until the vehicle stops. B. Pump the brake pedal quickly and use the emergency brake. C. Exit the vehicle while it is moving. Answer: B. Pump the brake pedal quickly and use the emergency brake. If you discover that your brakes have failed, try to pump the brake pedal to build up pressure and use the emergency brake to stop the vehicle safely. Question 14. How do you handle a situation where you need to merge onto a busy highway from a stop sign? A. Wait for a large gap in traffic, then accelerate to merge. B. Merge immediately at the stop sign. C. Stop on the highway to let traffic pass. Answer: A. Wait for a large gap in traffic, then accelerate to merge. When merging onto a busy highway from a stop sign, wait for a sufficient gap in the traffic, then accelerate to match the speed of the traffic on the highway. Question 15. What are the steps to take if your vehicle's engine overheats? A. Keep driving to reach your destination. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for it to cool. C. Add cold water to the radiator immediately. Answer: B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for it to cool. If your engine overheats, the best course of action is to pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for it to cool before checking and adding coolant if necessary. Question 16. Describe the actions a driver should take upon approaching a railway crossing without barriers. A. Speed up to cross the tracks quickly. B. Stop, look, and listen for trains before proceeding. C. Rely solely on warning signals to proceed. Answer: B. Stop, look, and listen for trains before proceeding. At a railway crossing without barriers, you should stop, look both ways, and listen for approaching trains before proceeding across the tracks safely. Question 17. What are the legal obligations when changing lanes and merging with bicycle lanes present? A. Bicycles should yield to cars at all times. B. Yield to bicycles and ensure no cyclists are in the lane before merging. C. Ignore bicycles as they have minimal right-of-way. Answer: B. Yield to bicycles and ensure no cyclists are in the lane before merging. When changing lanes or merging where bicycle lanes are present, it's important to yield to any cyclists in the lane and ensure the way is clear before proceeding. Question 18. How should you proceed if you are the first responder at the scene of an accident? A. Move injured individuals immediately. B. Secure the area, check for injuries, and call emergency services. C. Leave the scene to avoid congestion. Answer: B. Secure the area, check for injuries, and call emergency services. If you are the first at the scene of an accident, secure the area to prevent further accidents, check for injuries, and call for emergency services. Question 19. What measures should be taken when towing a trailer or another vehicle? A. Ensure the trailer or towed vehicle is properly connected and brake lights are functional. B. Tow at high speeds to minimize time on the road. C. Use lightweight chains to connect the trailer or vehicle. Answer: A. Ensure the trailer or towed vehicle is properly connected and brake lights are functional. When towing, it's crucial to ensure that the trailer or towed vehicle is securely connected and that all lights, including brake lights, are functional for safety. Question 20. How can you ensure your vehicle is safe to drive following a winter storm? A. Drive as usual. The car will warm up and clear itself. B. Check that your lights, brakes, and tires are in good condition. C. Immediately wash the vehicle to remove salt and debris. Answer: B. Check that your lights, brakes, and tires are in good condition. After a winter storm, ensure your vehicle's lights, brakes, and tires are all functioning properly and clear of ice and snow to safely navigate winter roads. Question 21. What are the guidelines for parking on a hill with and without a curb? A. Always park with your wheels turned towards the curb. B. With a curb, turn your wheels away from the curb. Without a curb, turn them towards the edge of the road. C. Park parallel to the hill regardless of the curb. Answer: B. With a curb, turn your wheels away from the curb. Without a curb, turn them towards the edge of the road. This ensures that if the vehicle starts to roll, it will move away from traffic or towards the curb, potentially stopping the vehicle from moving into traffic. Question 22. How do you adjust your driving based on different road conditions, such as wet, icy, or snowy roads? A. Maintain normal driving speed to keep traction. B. Increase speed to pass over ice patches quickly. C. Reduce speed and increase following distance. Answer: C. Reduce speed and increase following distance. In wet, icy, or snowy conditions, reducing speed and increasing the distance between you and the vehicle in front allows for safer handling and stopping. Question 23. What should you do if you find yourself driving against traffic on a one-way street? A. Continue to the next intersection to turn around. B. Reverse or turn around as soon as it is safe to do so. C. Stop your vehicle and wait for police assistance. Answer: B. Reverse or turn around as soon as it is safe to do so. If you accidentally drive the wrong way on a one-way street, find a safe way to turn around or exit the street as quickly as possible. Question 24. What is the legal blood alcohol limit for drivers in Ontario? A. 0.05%. B. 0.08%. C. 0% if under 21 or a new driver. Answer: B. 0.08%, but it's 0% for drivers under 21 years old or new drivers holding G1, G2, M1, or M2 licenses. Understanding these limits is crucial for responsible driving. Question 25. How do you safely pass a large truck on the highway? A. Speed up and quickly maneuver around the truck. B. Pass quickly on the right side. C. Maintain a consistent speed and pass on the left. Answer: C. Maintain a consistent speed and pass on the left. When passing a large truck, It's safer to do so on the left while maintaining a steady speed to quickly and safely clear the truck's blind spots. Question 26. What actions should you take if you suspect another driver is under the influence of alcohol or drugs? A. Attempt to stop the vehicle yourself. B. Call 911 and provide the vehicle's description and location. C. Follow the driver while waiting for police. Answer. B. Call 911 and provide the vehicle's description and location. Never attempt to intervene directly. Instead, provide information to law enforcement who are trained to handle such situations. Question 27. How should you adjust your mirrors to eliminate blind spots? A. So you can see the edge of your car and no more. B. To give a slight overlap with the rearview mirror's field of vision. C. So you can barely see the sides of your own vehicle. Answer. C. So you can barely see the sides of your own vehicle. Properly adjusted mirrors that minimize the sides of your own vehicle maximize coverage and reduce blind spots. Question 28. Describe the procedure for safely leaving the highway at an exit ramp. A. Accelerate down the ramp to merge with traffic. B. Signal early and decelerate smoothly in the deceleration lane. C. Exit rapidly to minimize time on the ramp. Answer. B. Signal early and decelerate smoothly in the deceleration lane. Exiting a highway should be done by signaling your intentions early and reducing speed in the deceleration lane to safely merge onto the exit ramp. Question 29. What is the significance of a double solid line on the road? A. Passing is allowed when traffic is clear. B. It indicates a school zone. C. No passing is allowed under any circumstances. Answer. C. No passing is allowed under any circumstances. A double solid line on the road signifies that passing is not permitted for vehicles in either direction. Question 30. Under what conditions are you allowed to overtake another vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle in front is turning left and there is room to pass. B. On a one-way street with multiple lanes. C. Both A and B. Answer. C. Both A and B. Overtaking on the right is permitted when the vehicle ahead is turning left and there is space to pass, or on a one-way street where the road is clear and it is safe to do so. Question 31. What should you do before making a left turn across oncoming traffic? A. Turn quickly before oncoming traffic arrives. B. Ensure there is a sufficient gap in traffic to complete the turn safely. C. Use your horn to alert oncoming drivers. Answer. B. Ensure there is a sufficient gap in traffic to complete the turn safely. Always make sure the path is clear and that you have enough time to cross without forcing oncoming traffic to slow down or stop. Question 32. How can you reduce the risk of a collision with a motorcyclist? A. Flash your lights before changing lanes. B. Check mirrors and blind spots thoroughly before changing lanes or turning. C. Always assume the motorcyclist will give way. Answer. B. Check mirrors and blind spots thoroughly before changing lanes or turning. Motorcycles can be harder to see, so it's important to double check and ensure there is sufficient space when maneuvering your vehicle near them. Question 33. What precautions should be taken when driving near school zones? A. Drive the same speed as on other roads. B. Increase speed to clear the area faster. C. Reduce speed and watch for children at all times. Answer. C. Reduce speed and watch for children at all times. When driving through school zones, always decrease your speed and remain alert for children crossing the street or playing near the road. Question 34. How do traffic laws apply to electric bicycles in Ontario? A. They are treated the same as motor vehicles. B. They are exempt from all traffic laws. C. They must follow the same rules as traditional bicycles. Answer C. They must follow the same rules as traditional bicycles, with additional regulations concerning helmet use and where they may be ridden. Question 35. What are the penalties for not wearing a seatbelt while driving? A. A warning for the first offense. B. A fine and demerit points. C. No penalties as seatbelt use is optional. Answer B. A fine and demerit points. Not wearing a seatbelt in Ontario is subject to fines and demerit points as part of the province's road safety regulations. Question 36. Describe the importance of vehicle maintenance and its impact on safety. A. Regular maintenance only affects vehicle longevity, not safety. B. Poor maintenance can lead to vehicle malfunctions and safety issues. C. Maintenance is not necessary if the vehicle remains operational. Answer B. Poor maintenance can lead to vehicle malfunctions and safety issues. Regular vehicle maintenance is crucial in ensuring that all systems are functioning properly, which directly impacts the safety of the vehicle. Question 37. What should you do if an animal suddenly runs in front of your vehicle? A. Swerve quickly to avoid hitting it. B. Maintain your lane and slow down as much as possible. C. Accelerate to pass before the animal crosses. Answer B. Maintain your lane and slow down as much as possible. Swerving can lead to loss of control or accidents with other vehicles, so it's safest to slow down and try to stop if possible. Question 38. How should you react if a tire blows out while you are driving at high speed? A. Immediately apply the brakes and stop. B. Maintain control of the vehicle, slow down gradually, and pull over. C. Continue driving to the nearest garage. Answer B. Maintain control of the vehicle, slow down gradually, and pull over. If a tire blows out, it's important to keep the vehicle steady, gradually decrease speed, and find a safe place to pull over and assess the damage. Question 39. What is the correct action to take during a police traffic stop? A. Attempt to negotiate with the officer. B. Pull over to the right side of the road, turn off your engine, and wait for instructions. C. Keep driving until you reach a busy area. Answer B. Pull over to the right side of the road, turn off your engine, and wait for instructions. When being stopped by the police, always pull over safely, turn off your engine, and remain in the vehicle unless instructed otherwise. Question 40. Describe the procedure for parking parallel to the curb. A. Stop next to the vehicle in front of the space and reverse into the spot. B. Pull directly into the space front first. C. Park at least 2 feet away from the curb for safety. Answer A. Stop next to the vehicle in front of the space and reverse into the spot. For parallel parking, align your car next to the vehicle in front of the parking space, then reverse into the spot, adjusting as necessary to fit safely and closely to the curb. Question 41. What are the rules for driving in bus lanes during operational hours? A. It is allowed for all vehicles. B. Only buses and taxis are permitted. C. Private cars can use bus lanes for turning right. Answer C. Private cars can use bus lanes for turning right. In Ontario, private vehicles are allowed to enter bus lanes only when turning right at intersections, ensuring they do not disrupt bus traffic flow. Question 42. How should you respond to flashing lights on a school bus? A. Pass the bus as quickly as possible. B. Stop regardless of the direction from which you are approaching. C. Continue if you are on the opposite side of a divided highway. Answer B. Stop regardless of the direction from which you are approaching. When a school bus has its flashing lights on, you must stop in both directions unless you are on the opposite side of a divided highway. Question 43. What are the consequences of failing to yield the right-of-way to emergency vehicles? A. A warning from the police. B. Possible fines and demerit points. C. No penalties if no collision occurs. Answer. B. Possible fines and demerit points. Failing to yield to emergency vehicles when their lights and sirens are activated is a serious offense and can result in fines and demerit points on your driving record. Question 44. Describe the correct use of hazard lights while driving. A. Use them only when parked and needing assistance. B. Use them to signal that you are driving slowly. C. Use them when changing lanes in heavy traffic. Answer. A. Use them only when parked and needing assistance. Hazard lights should be used to indicate that your vehicle is temporarily obstructed or disabled on the road, not for regular driving actions. Question 45. How should you adjust driving behavior in response to aggressive drivers? A. Respond aggressively to assert your position. B. Maintain your lane and speed, avoid eye contact, and stay calm. C. Pull over and confront the driver. Answer. B. Maintain your lane and speed, avoid eye contact, and stay calm. When dealing with aggressive drivers, it's best to avoid escalating the situation and to stay focused on safe driving. Question 46. What should you do if you feel fatigued while driving? A. Continue driving to reach your destination sooner. B. Stop at a safe location and take a break. C. Increase the volume of your radio to stay awake. Answer. B. Stop at a safe location and take a break. Driving while fatigued can significantly impair your reaction times and judgment, so it's important to rest if you're feeling tired. Question 47. What are the rules regarding the use of fog lights? A. Use them at all times for better visibility. B. Use them in conjunction with high beams. C. Use them in foggy conditions or when visibility is significantly reduced. Answer. C. Use them in foggy conditions or when visibility is significantly reduced. Fog lights are designed to improve visibility near the road surface, particularly in fog, heavy rain, or snow. Question 48. How do you determine the safe speed to travel in adverse weather conditions? A. Follow the speed limits strictly as they account for weather changes. B. Adjust your speed to match the road conditions. C. Maintain the speed of other traffic. Answer. B. Adjust your speed to match the road conditions. Safe driving in adverse weather conditions requires adjusting your speed down from posted limits to match the reduced visibility and increased stopping distances. Question 49. What steps should you take if your vehicle begins to hydroplane? A. Brake hard to regain traction. B. Slowly ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. C. Accelerate to push through the water. Answer. B. Slowly ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. Hydroplaning occurs when your tires lose contact with the road surface. To regain control, gently ease off the accelerator and steer gently in the desired direction of travel. Question 50. What are the specific requirements for child restraints in vehicles? A. Children can use adult seatbelts at any age. B. Child restraints are mandatory for children under 8 or until they reach 80 elbs and 4/9. C. Booster seats are not required by law. Answer. B. Child restraints are mandatory for children under 8 or until they reach 80 elbs and 4/9. It's crucial to ensure children are properly secured in a vehicle using the appropriate restraints for their age, weight, and height. Question 51. Describe the legal implications of driving without insurance in Ontario. A. A small fine. B. Vehicle impoundment and substantial fines. C. No penalty if no accident occurs. Answer B. Vehicle impoundment and substantial fines. Driving without insurance in Ontario is a serious offense that can result in vehicle impoundment, substantial fines, and suspension of your driver's license. Question 52. What should you do in the event of a head-on collision threat? A. Accelerate to get past the oncoming vehicle. B. Maintain your course and speed. C. Steer to the right and slow down. Answer C. Steer to the right and slow down. If a head-on collision threat arises, the best course of action is to reduce your speed and steer to the right to avoid a direct impact. Question 53. How do you handle an intersection when the traffic lights are out? A. Treat it as a yield sign. B. Treat it as a four-way stop sign. C. Ignore the outage and proceed with caution. Answer B. Treat it as a four-way stop sign. When traffic lights at an intersection are out, treat the intersection as a four-way stop where all drivers must come to a complete stop and proceed when it's safe. Question 54. What are the regulations regarding right turns on red lights in Ontario? A. Not allowed under any circumstances. B. Allowed after a complete stop and if no sign prohibits it. C. Allowed at any time without stopping. Answer B. Allowed after a complete stop and if no sign prohibits it. In Ontario, you may turn right on a red light only after coming to a full stop and ensuring that the way is clear, unless a sign specifically states otherwise. Question 55. Describe how you should position your vehicle when waiting at a red light. A. Close to the pedestrian crosswalk. B. Behind the stop line or crosswalk. C. In the middle of the intersection. Answer B. Behind the stop line or crosswalk. Always stop your vehicle behind the stop line or crosswalk at a red light to ensure safety for crossing pedestrians and compliance with traffic signals. Question 56. What are the specific challenges of driving electric vehicles and how should one adapt? A. Electric vehicles require different fuel. B. Electric vehicles have quieter engines, which can affect pedestrian awareness. C. There are no differences in driving electric vehicles. Answer B. Electric vehicles have quieter engines, which can affect pedestrian awareness. Drivers should be extra cautious in areas with pedestrians, as the quiet nature of electric vehicles makes them less noticeable. Question 57. What should you do if the check engine light illuminates while driving? A. Ignore it until the vehicle shows further signs of problems. B. Stop immediately and check the engine. C. Check the manual and seek a mechanic if necessary. Answer C. Check the manual and seek a mechanic if necessary. The check engine light can indicate a variety of issues, some of which might not require immediate attention, but it's important to get your vehicle checked by a professional soon. Question 58. Describe the procedure for safely backing up your vehicle. A. Rely solely on your rearview mirror. B. Use your mirrors and turn to look over your shoulder for a better view. C. Accelerate quickly to minimize the time spent reversing. Answer B. Use your mirrors and turn to look over your shoulder for a better view. When backing up, it's important to use all available mirrors and physically turn to check your blind spots for a comprehensive view of the area behind you. Question 59. What are the guidelines for using cruise control on Ontario highways? A. Use in heavy traffic to maintain a constant speed. B. Use only in light traffic and clear weather conditions. C. Never use cruise control. Answer B. Use only in light traffic and clear weather conditions. Cruise control is best used on highways in light traffic conditions where speed adjustments are infrequent and there are no adverse weather conditions. Question 60. How should you proceed if you miss your highway exit? A. Reverse on highway. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way to double back. C. Stop on the highway and wait for a gap to reverse safely. Answer B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way to double back. If you miss your exit on the highway, continue to the next available exit and safely find a route to return to your intended exit. Question 61. What are the signs that indicate a school crossing? A. A sign showing a book. B. A sign with two crossing children. C. A sign with a school bus. Answer B. A sign with two crossing children. School crossing signs typically feature symbols of two children crossing to alert drivers to areas where children frequently cross the street, usually near schools. Question 62. How should you respond to aggressive tailgating? A. Brake sharply to discourage the tailgater. B. Maintain your speed and allow the tailgater to pass when possible. C. Increase your speed to create distance. Answer B. Maintain your speed and allow the tailgater to pass when possible. The safest way to deal with aggressive tailgating is to remain calm, maintain your speed, and allow the tailgater to overtake safely. Question 63. What actions should you take if your vehicle is stuck in snow? A. Spin your tires rapidly to try to get out. B. Use sand, salt, or kitty litter under the tires and gently accelerate. C. Leave your vehicle and seek help on foot. Answer B. Use sand, salt, or kitty litter under the tires and gently accelerate. This method provides traction and can help get your vehicle out of snow without causing damage to the tires or drivetrain. Question 64. How do you address a situation where debris has fallen onto the roadway? A. Swerve around the debris quickly. B. Slow down or stop if necessary and safely navigate around the debris. C. Clear the debris from the road yourself. Answer B. Slow down or stop if necessary and safely navigate around the debris. If you encounter debris on the roadway, the safest approach is to reduce your speed or stop, and then carefully drive around it if it's safe to do so. Question 65. What are the guidelines for adjusting seatbelts properly? A. The belt should be worn as loose as possible. B. The shoulder belt should be placed under the arm. C. The lap belt should lie snugly across the hips and the shoulder belt across the shoulder and chest. Answer C. The lap belt should lie snugly across the hips and the shoulder belt across the shoulder and chest. Proper seatbelt positioning is crucial for effective restraint in the event of crash. Question 66. How should you approach a yield sign at an intersection? A. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. B. Stop completely at all yield signs. C. Slow down, check for traffic, and proceed when clear. Answer C. Slow down, check for traffic, and proceed when clear. At a yield sign, you should reduce speed and only proceed when you can do so safely without interfering with normal traffic flow. Question 67. Describe the actions required when the fuel light of your vehicle comes on while driving. A. Immediately stop driving and park your vehicle. B. Continue to your destination if it's less than 50 kilometers away. C. Plan to refuel at the nearest gas station. Answer C. Plan to refuel at the nearest gas station. When the fuel light illuminates, it indicates that the fuel level is low, and it is advisable to refuel as soon as possible to avoid running out of gas. Question 68. What precautions should you take when driving with a heavy load or towing? A. Drive at higher speeds to maintain momentum. B. Check that the load is secure and adjust your driving to the increased weight. C. Heavy loads do not affect driving conditions. Answer B. Check that the load is secure and adjust your driving to the increased weight. When driving with a heavy load or towing, It's important to ensure the load is well secured and to adjust your driving style to accommodate the extra weight, especially when braking or turning. Question 69. How should you behave if involved in a road rage incident? A. Attempt to get out of the situation safely and avoid confrontation. B. Respond with similar aggression to assert yourself. C. Stop the vehicle and argue to defend your actions. Answer. A. Attempt to get out of the situation safely and avoid confrontation. If involved in a road rage incident, the best approach is to try to de-escalate the situation by avoiding confrontation and leaving the area if possible. Question 70. Describe the correct way to use turn signals when changing lanes. A. Signal after you have started to change lanes. B. Signal at least 100 meters before changing lanes. C. Signal only when traffic is close. Answer. B. Signal at least 100 meters before changing lanes. This gives other drivers adequate notice of your intent to change lanes and allows them to adjust their driving accordingly. Question 71. What is the procedure for dealing with uncontrolled intersections? A. Proceed with caution and be prepared to stop. B. Assume right of way and maintain speed. C. Stop at all uncontrolled intersections. Answer. A. Proceed with caution and be prepared to stop. At an uncontrolled intersection, drivers should slow down, be prepared to stop if necessary, and proceed only when the intersection is clear. Question 72. How do you ensure safety when driving near construction sites? A. Ignore construction signs if no workers are present. B. Speed up to pass the area quickly. C. Follow posted signs and signals, slow down, and be alert for changes. Answer. C. Follow posted signs and signals, slow down, and be alert for changes. In construction zones, adhere to special posted instructions, reduce your speed, and watch for sudden stops or directional changes. Question 73. What should you do when approaching a stopped transit bus? A. Pass the bus rapidly to minimize delays. B. Stop if the bus is signaling and flashing lights. C. Always stop behind a stopped bus. Answer. B. Stop if the bus is signaling and flashing lights. If a transit bus has its lights flashing and stop sign out, traffic in both directions must stop to allow passengers to safely enter and exit the bus. Question 74. How do you manage driving in heavy urban traffic? A. Use aggressive maneuvers to keep moving. B. Remain patient, keep a safe following distance, and be alert for pedestrians and cyclists. C. Continuously change lanes to find the fastest route. Answer. B. Remain patient, keep a safe following distance, and be alert for pedestrians and cyclists. In heavy urban traffic, patience and awareness are key to safely navigate congested areas. Question 75. What are the indicators that your vehicle's brakes may need servicing? A. The brakes make noise only in wet conditions. B. Decreased stopping power or a spongy feeling in the brake pedal. C. Brakes that stop the vehicle too quickly. Answer. B. Decreased stopping power or a spongy feeling in the brake pedal. These symptoms suggest that the brake system may not be operating properly and should be checked by a professional. Question 76. How should you secure your vehicle when parking overnight on the street? A. Leave it unlocked for quick access. B. Ensure windows are closed and doors locked, and park in a well-lit area. C. Park in a hidden area to avoid detection. Answer. B. Ensure windows are closed and doors locked, and park in a well-lit area. Security measures such as locking the vehicle and choosing a visible, well-lit parking spot can help prevent theft. Question 77. What are the specific laws pertaining to senior drivers in Ontario? A. Senior drivers are exempt from renewing their licenses. B. Senior drivers must undergo additional testing to renew their licenses. C. There are no special laws for senior drivers. Answer. B. Senior drivers must undergo additional testing to renew their licenses. Ontario requires senior drivers to complete specific assessments to ensure they remain safe to drive as they age. Question 78. How should you adjust your driving when transitioning from rural to urban areas? A. Increase speed to match urban traffic. B. Maintain rural driving techniques regardless of location. C. Reduce speed, observe higher traffic volumes, and prepare for more frequent stops. Answer. C. Reduce speed, observe higher traffic volumes, and prepare for more frequent stops. Transitioning from rural to urban driving involves adapting to more congested conditions, varying speeds, and increased pedestrian activity. Question 79. What should you do if you are approached by an unauthorized vehicle flashing a blue light? A. Pull over immediately. B. Continue to drive and call 911 to verify if the vehicle is an official police unit. C. Follow the instructions of the vehicle. Answer. B. Continue to drive and call 911 to verify if the vehicle is an official police unit. If you suspect that the vehicle is not an official police car, it's safest to keep driving while contacting authorities for verification. Question 80. What are the implications of driving without due care and attention? A. It is considered a minor offense with no penalties. B. It can lead to fines, demerit points, or even license suspension. C. Only results in penalties if an accident occurs. Answer. B. It can lead to fines, demerit points, or even license suspension. Driving without due care and attention is a serious traffic offense in Ontario and can result in significant penalties, reflecting the potential danger posed to yourself and others. Question 81. How do you safely handle road debris? A. Swerve immediately to avoid it. B. Slow down or stop if necessary and safely navigate around the debris. C. Ignore it and maintain your speed. Answer. B. Slow down or stop if necessary and safely navigate around the debris. When encountering road debris, it's safest to reduce your speed or stop to assess the situation. Then carefully drive around it if it is safe to do so. Question 82. What are the legal requirements for motorcycle helmets in Ontario? A. Helmets are optional for riders over the age of 21. B. Helmets must be worn by all motorcycle riders and passengers. C. Helmets are required only on highways. Answer. B. Helmets must be worn by all motorcycle riders and passengers. In Ontario, the law requires all motorcycle riders and their passengers to wear approved helmets, regardless of their age or the roads they are on. Question 83. What should you do if you encounter a funeral procession? A. Overtake the procession slowly and respectfully. B. Join the procession with your vehicle. C. Yield and do not interfere with or pass the procession. Answer. C. Yield and do not interfere with or pass the procession. It's respectful and required to not interfere with a funeral procession. Drivers should yield and allow the procession to pass uninterrupted. Question 84. How do you adjust your driving to accommodate emergency vehicles? A. Speed up to clear the lane faster. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Continue at the same speed but move to another lane. Answer. B. Pull over to the right and stop. When emergency vehicles approach with sirens and lights, the safest action is to pull over to the right side of the road and stop, allowing them to pass freely. Question 85. What is the correct way to use a three-point turn? A. On any curve or hill. B. In a wide, clear section of road with good visibility. C. when traffic is heavy? Answer: B. In a wide, clear section of road with good visibility. A three-point turn should be executed in a clear, wide section of road where visibility is unobstructed and traffic is minimal to ensure safety. Question 86. What are the specific rules for driving in school zones? A. Follow the normal speed limit as on other roads. B. Always use your horn to alert pedestrians. C. Obey reduced speed limits and watch for children at all times. Answer: C. Obey reduced speed limits and watch for children at all times. In school zones, adhere to specifically posted speed limits, remain vigilant, and be prepared to stop for children crossing the street or playing near the road. Question 87. How do you handle sudden stops in traffic? A. Keep a safe following distance to allow time to react. B. Focus solely on the vehicle ahead. C. Brake hard and quickly every time. Answer: A. Keep a safe following distance to allow time to react. Maintaining a safe following distance gives you enough time to react and stop safely when traffic suddenly stops. Question 88. What should you do if your accelerator pedal becomes stuck? A. Continue to drive and attempt to reach your destination. B. Apply the brakes and look for a safe place to stop. C. Turn off your engine immediately. Answer: B. Apply the brakes and look for a safe place to stop. If your accelerator pedal sticks, apply firm and steady pressure to the brakes and steer the vehicle to a safe area to stop. Question 89. How do you safely navigate through a busy intersection? A. Increase speed to clear the intersection quickly. B. Use your horn to clear traffic. C. Observe all traffic signals and markings and proceed with caution. Answer: C. Observe all traffic signals and markings and proceed with caution. Navigating through busy intersections safely requires attentiveness to traffic signals, road markings, and the actions of other drivers. Question 90. What are the guidelines for the safe transport of hazardous materials? A. Hazardous materials should be labeled and secured properly in the vehicle. B. No special precautions are needed. C. Transport at night only to avoid traffic. Answer: A. Hazardous materials should be labeled and secured properly in the vehicle. Ensuring hazardous materials are properly secured and labeled helps prevent accidents and is required by law. Question 91. How should you react to an amber alert on the highway? A. Ignore the alert and continue driving. B. Pay attention to the details and report sightings without stopping your vehicle. C. Immediately stop and search for the described vehicle or person. Answer: B. Pay attention to the details and report sightings without stopping your vehicle. Stay alert to details provided by an amber alert and report any sightings to authorities without impeding your driving. Question 92. What are the rules for crossing a divided highway? A. Cross at designated crossovers or intersections only. B. You can cross directly over the median. C. Stop in the median before crossing. Answer: A. Cross at designated crossovers or intersections only. Always use designated areas for crossing divided highways to ensure safety and compliance with traffic laws. Question 93. What is the importance of vehicle maintenance for safe driving? A. Maintenance has no impact on safety. B. Regular maintenance ensures your vehicle functions properly and remains safe to drive. C. Only cosmetic maintenance is necessary. Answer: B. Regular maintenance ensures your vehicle functions properly and remains safe to drive. Keeping your vehicle in good working order through regular maintenance is crucial for safety and reliability. Question 94. How do you ensure that your car is visible during heavy rain or fog? A. Drive with your parking lights on. B. Use your high beams. C. Use your regular headlights and fog lights if available. Answer: C. Use your regular headlights and fog lights if available. In poor visibility conditions such as heavy rain or fog, using your regular headlights and fog lights helps make your vehicle more visible to others. Question 95. What should you do if you are involved in a hit-and-run accident? A. Chase the fleeing driver. B. Gather information and report the incident to the police. C. Leave the scene as well. Answer: B. Gather information and report the incident to the police. If involved in a hit and run, try to note as much information as possible about the fleeing vehicle and report the incident to the police promptly. Question 96. How do you approach a traffic circle or roundabout? A. Enter at high speed to merge with the flow. B. Yield to traffic already in the circle and use signals when changing lanes or exiting. C. The vehicle to the right has the right of way. Answer: B. Yield to traffic already in the circle and use signals when changing lanes or exiting. Always yield to drivers in the roundabout, proceed with caution, and signal appropriately to exit. Question 97. What are the rules regarding the use of dash cams in vehicles? A. Dash cams are prohibited in vehicles. B. Dash cams can be used but must not obstruct the driver's view. C. Dash cams should be directed at passengers at all times. Answer: B. Dash cams can be used but must not obstruct the driver's view. When using a dash cam, ensure it is positioned in a way that does not interfere with your view or driving. Question 98. What should you do if you are the first to arrive at the scene of an accident? A. Move the injured away from the wreckage immediately. B. Secure the scene and call emergency services. C. Leave the scene to avoid liability. Answer: B. Secure the scene and call emergency services. If you are the first on the scene, secure the area to prevent further accidents and call for help, providing aid only as safely possible. Question 99. How should you adjust your rear view mirrors to eliminate blind spots? A. Angle them towards the rear wheels. B. Position them to slightly overlap the view of the side mirrors. C. Set them to maximize the view directly behind you. Answer: B. Position them to slightly overlap the view of the side mirrors. Properly adjusting your mirrors to slightly overlap with the side mirrors can help reduce blind spots and improve overall visibility. Question 100. What is the appropriate behavior at a traffic stop conducted by the police? A. Get out of the car and approach the officer. B. Stay inside the vehicle, keep your hands visible, and comply with the officer's instructions. C. Refuse to provide documents until a reason is given. Answer: B. Stay inside the vehicle, keep your hands visible, and comply with the officer's instructions. During a traffic stop, it is important to remain in the vehicle, keep your hands in view, and cooperate with law enforcement to ensure a smooth interaction.